Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Infosec Pat. In today's video, we're going to continue the Linux challenge for the flags. And if you see on my screen here, we're going to do challenges or the Linux challenge with task number 4 and 5. We'll try to combine everything in one so I can get it all knocked out. So it's about 16 flags that we have to accomplish. Okay. It might be a little long of a video, but I just figured that I'll just knock them all out in one shot. Okay, fair enough. So, if you're new to the channel, thank you for checking me out. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, comment if you have any comments about the video. Hit me up on social media if you have any questions about anything that's IT related. And if I can help you, I would more than happy to do so. All right, so we want to get into it. First, let me make sure I make this full screen. I'll make that full screen so we're in my virtual machine. And I am connected to the VPN. As you can see here on the left-hand side, I am using Kali Linux in this video. My Parrot OS was giving me some issues, so I figured I'll just use Kali for this. All right, so we are connected. Let me make sure I can ping. Yep, I can ping the VM that I'm going to be logging into. All right, so let's see if I have the SSH. Okay, so obviously that's the wrong IP, but I want to SSH back into that box so we can continue these challenges. 61. All right, oh, 61, not 51. Oh my God. My backlight on my keyboard broke, so and the letters are not like there's no writing on them, so it's like if there's no light, you can't really see the letters. So that's why. All right, yes, and then her password was TryHackMe 123. Perfect. Now we're into Alice's. Let me try to make this a little bigger. Do this, zoom in a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Now let's clear this. All right, so let's maybe we can do this. Bring this all the way over here, and bring this over here. See if we can bring this down a little bit, and then bring this over just a little bit so we can get a little more real estate. All right, so we're doing flag 20. So let's just do an LS. Really quick, let me just move my phone out of the way. All right, so flag 20 is right here. So the find flag 20, find and reverse flag 20. All right, so if we cat flag 20, all right, so now we see this is a, it is encrypted, right, with base 64. So there's a couple ways to go about this, right? So we can do it right in the terminal. So we can just cat and then we can pipe base 64. Okay. 64. And then do a -D. And that gives us the answer right here. Or what we can do is another way. We can copy this. We can go to CyberChef. We can type in to base 64. It's right there. And we can paste the input. Yep. All right, let's remove this. It's weird. It didn't work. Let me see if we can just try another one. I just like to use. I always just use magic. It does magic. I don't know. So, and then we can see the answer right here. Yeah, from base 64. I don't know why that one didn't work, but it's right here, the results. Let me try to zoom this in so you guys can see it. See that right here? Started with the 0 and ended with 8, and that's the same thing here. Started with the 0 and ended with the 8. All right, so let me get my little notes. I already did that one, so that one is done. Okay, let's go to 21. Inspect the flag 21. Perfect. So what we can do here is go ahead and clear this. We can do locate flag 21. All right, so it's in Bob's location, right? In Bob's home file. So what we can do is cat /home with get into Bob's directory, and then we're going to do flag21. Flag21.php, and then we can use the less command so we can see it a little prettier. Okay? Alright, so it is right here. Flag21 is good job. Thank you guys. Thanks for the good job. Alright, so flag21 here is done. Alright? Let's just end this. What the heck? It's not working now. There we go. I don't know why my queue isn't working, but alright, no worries at all. We got that one working. Alright, so the next one is flag22. Okay, so flag22 says locate and find flag22 represent as hex. Okay, so we can hit this little hint here. It says use XXD to convert hex. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so what we can do here is we can locate, where's it, flag22? It's an Alice's, so it's probably right on the root. Perfect, it's right there. Alright, so now we can just do cat flag22. And then we can just use the XXD command. Dash, I think, see if I can pull this a little closer to me. XXD, and then dash R, and then dash D, P, like Papa. Still can't see. Alright, so you can see the answer is right here, the flag, all the way into the D, 9, all the way to the D, and that's what it is here, 9 all the way to the D. Okay, so flag22 is done. Alright, fair enough, let's clear that, let's move on. So let's move this up so we don't get confused. We're up to flag23. Alright, so locate, read and reverse flag23. Alright, let's do an ls. Is it right on the root? Yep, cool. So if we cat flag23, and then we want to reverse that. So we can just type it and then rev, and that reverses that command. Or excuse me, that reverses that flag. And the reverse flag is EA529, and you see that EA529, etc. Alright, so flag 23 is done. Alright, let's move on to flag 24. Analyze the flag 24 compiled in C program, and let's which user can access the flag. That's give us the little hint. Okay, so if we're doing locate flag 24, there is none. Alright, let's do ls. Alright, so God only knows where that is, right? Oh, if I spelled flag right. Okay, cool, it's in Gary's. So what we can do is, it said the strings command, right? So it's pretty much giving us that hint that we have to use the strings command. So if we do strings, and then it's on right here, technically you can just copy, paste, enter, and we can locate right here. Flag 24 is hidden strings, okay? Perfect. So that was flag 24, and flag 24 is done. Let's clear this out and move on. And 25 is is easy. It's done because there's no flag 25. All right. So flag 26. All right. That's all the way down. So flag 26 finds flag 26 by searching all the files and strings by the beginning of XBCED. All right. So that's fair enough. So that one is a little tricky, and I actually wrote that down here. It took me a little tinkering with exactly how it says to actually get this. So I just copy this, and I'm just going to paste it in here, and we can get the answer. All right, so I did forget something. We have to use the var command /var, var, not car, and we should get it here. And we'll give that a second. All right, here we go. So we have it here. for B, C, etc. And that was it right here. All right, so 26 is done. Perfect. All right, thank you. All right, so let's move on to flag 27. Locate and retrieve flag 27, which is owned by the root user. And what commands can you use to run as root? Sudo -l. So that's good to know. So now we can just do that command. All right, and we see the flag 27 is right here. So what we can do is sudo cat /home/flag27, and it's right here. Perfect. 6fc, and right here is the answer. All right, so 27 is finito. Now we'll do 28, which is a pretty easy one. We can use a uname -a command, and that gives us the answer for number 20. What is that? 27? I guess that's 28. So it's 4.40-1075 -AWS, and we see it's right there. All right, so that one is done, and the last one but not least is flag 29. Let's clear this on the screen. All right, so we can locate flag 29. Let's try to locate it. All right, so it's in Gary's directory. Perfect. So what we can do really quick, this is the way I'm gonna, there's probably multiple ways, but I'm gonna go ahead and cat this guy, copy, paste. Okay, and then what do we have to remove the spaces? So I'm gonna do a pipe tr-d, and then, whoops, and again, I can't see. And then I'm gonna do an N. Oops, I think I forgot something. /N. Can't even see. And we'll do the curly brackets, and then we'll put this out to an output. And where are we? We're on Alice's. So we'll just do right into Alice's. Home, Alice, and then we'll name this 29 TryHackMe.txt. Okay, so now we can do an ls right here, and we can see so now we can cat 29.txt, and we can see the answer right here. Let me make sure you can see it. So my big head's out of the way. So all the way at the bottom right here, it is the answer for the flag. Okay, so that is it for this section. So let's move on to section 5. I told you, we'll just bang it out all in one video. And if you guys want to skip around to whatever flag you guys are trying to find, go ahead and feel free to do that. All right, so now we'll move on to the next section, which is SQL, FTP, groups, and RDP. If I remember doing this, I don't remember any RDP, but I did this a couple weeks ago when I did this on my own. So, it's like me doing it again, to be honest. All right, so now we're up to flag 30, so we can start documenting these. All right, perfect. So use curl or curl to locate flag 30. So if we do an ls, we can just do curl localhost. Let's see. And we can see flag 30 right there because it's the local host. All right, so let's go ahead and hit done there. And let's move on to 31. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's clear this. All right, so flag 31 is a MySQL database named root, and the password is hello. All right, so we'll just do MySQL, and then uname -u, that's for the user, is root, and -p is hello. Okay, right? So now we're in the MySQL, right? And I'm gonna put this right up front. I am not a MySQL expert. I've been learning over the period of time, but I'm no SQL expert by any means. I know the basics. All right, so let's go ahead and find these flags. What are we up to? Me talking. All right, 31. So we did that one. So now we're up to 31. So we logged in. All right, so now we'll just use databases. All right, we'll use databases. That's interesting. All right, first we have to show the databases. My bad. See, I'm not really a SQL person, and so I never paid attention in SQL class. So the first answer is right here. Database name is 2FB1CAT13, etc. So we have that one done. Okay, 32. I guess there is a bonus flag. Okay, so let's try to give that a go. All right, so the bonus flag, it says get data out of the table from the databases found above. So the database is this bad boy right here. All right, so let's copy this and let's use that database. Okay, and it's changed into that database. Okay, so now we're going to show tables. Okay, flags. We got flags, right? You see that? So if we do a select statement, and then we're going to do everything. This is the easiest way I did it. I just put, say, everything. I don't care. And then from flags, because flags is the table that resides in there, and it's EE5. This is the answer right here. And make sure I can put this up so my big head's not in the way. So EE5, and that is the bonus one right here. Okay, so we'll move on to flag 32. So 32 is a little tricky. Okay, and this is why I had these guys up. So what I'm going to do here, I don't think I need this one anymore. Let's see. So what I did with this, I have a Windows 10 machine, so I was able to share. I want to see if we can hear it. I'm going to try my best, but this is the answer. TryHackMe. You have to download the MP3 and actually listen to the answer. But I want to give this my best shot. So let's make this bigger, and let's clear this on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and run. Let me make sure I can. Let me zoom this in a little bit. So what I'm doing here, Python-M simple SMT HTTP server, and I want to do it on port 9000. This is pretty much saying run a little web server, Apache server, inside this directory. So if we go over here and we do an ls, we can see flag 32. Ignore this, but what we're going to do now is, let's quit this. Okay, up there. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use SCP, secure copy, to get that locally to our Kali Linux box, and then from the Kali Linux box, I want to jump to a Windows 10 machine that has the same network on my NATA network that traverses traffic between my Kali box and my Windows 10. Download it from, and then play it on my Windows 10. So let's see if we can hear it. All right. So let's get to this. So from my local machine, right here, I think I may. Whoops. I may even have nope, I don't. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if I have it over here. Let's cancel this. See if oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so right here is the command. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Whoop, I don't want to do that. Zoom in, let's zoom in a little bit more. And so right here, whoops, right here is SCP Alice, because we're gonna go into Alice's directory, because if we see here, if we do an ls over here, we see the MP3 that's residing on her root directory, right, or her home directory. So we have to get this flag from Alice's machine locally to our Kali Linux box. Okay, and this is the command that's going to do so. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do something really quick so I don't get any confusion. Let's go ahead and copy, TryHackMe, and now I'm just going to delete this, move to trash. All right, just to not have any confusion, because I'm easily confused. Let me do an ls over here now, and we don't see that. We don't see this guy anymore. Okay, let's just clear that, and we can move this back to the side. All right, so what we're gonna do is hit enter here, and we're gonna, oh, this is the wrong IP, my bad. Let's change the IP. Let's do an if config over here, because we're on that machine still, so it is right here. This is the new IP. Let's copy this and paste it here. Perfect. Now we should be prompted. All right, now it says her password, which is TryHackMe. 1, 2, 3. And bada bing. You see that it was transferred successful. So now if we open this guy, all right, and we do an ls now, we should see it here. Okay, perfect. Now what we can do, now we're going to clear this. Now since it's locally, I know this flag can be tricky, and this is the way I did it. Everyone could have done it differently. So now I'm running a HTTP server on our local machine. So now technically if I go like this, just paste my IP. No, that's not that IP. Whoops. Let me do an if config here, ETH0. Okay, an IP address. I just have, that's fine. So it's 192.168.99.15. Let's paste that, and then port 9000 because that's the port I'm listening on. Okay, it opened over here. I don't want that. This one over here. All right, so we see this MP3 over here, right? So now it's listening. So now let's go ahead and I want to get out of full screen for a second, and I want to open up my Windows 10 machine. Windows 10, and it's over here. Whoops, ah, crap. I have so much stuff going on. All right, so now you see my Windows 10 machine. Now let's make sure we can ping 15, make sure we're communicating with it, and we are communicating with it. All right, so now we can go ahead and actually, obviously, let's just go to 9000, make sure we can get to it. We'll give this a second. Well, we'll just, close that out. Let's just do a whole new one. All right, let's do 192, right, port 9000. See, just give this a second. And we should see, we have connections over here, so we'll give this a minute. Why isn't this thing hurrying up? You know what I'll do? I'll just do this. Let's just cancel this, clear. Let's do port 9001. Okay, and let's make sure we're listening on 9001 locally. Okay, we can see that here. Let's try. Now let's try to do it. Of course it worked now. When it was something different. So now let's do 9001, and now we're here. Okay, so now pay attention to the Windows 10 machine. So now if we double click on flag 32.
TryHackMe 1337.
Whoa, that looks. But let's try to play that again. See if it plays a little clearer.
TryHackMe 1337.
So it's TryHackMe 1337.
TryHackMe 1337.
I don't know why it looks all discombobulated. I don't remember if it was like that when I did it. Remember, I did this a few weeks ago, almost a month ago. So that's how we get 32. I just wanted to break that down because that one can be a little tricky to actually get it to your local machine, and I don't know, that's the way I did it. All right. So now we got 32 done. So let's just move on. 32 is done. Okay. I just thought, and it was pretty fun to do it, you know, to set up all this little local site. So this is how you can set up different kind of web servers to share files between your host and your other machines and all that good stuff. All right, so let's go back to TryHackMe. Let's open up this. We don't need all this open. Now let's clear this, and let's bring back down. We don't all the way down. All right, so now we can clear this and continue with the challenges. So what are we up to? Whoops, I don't mean that. I meant to do here. So we're up to 33. All right, flag 33 is located where the paths are stored. All right, so that's pretty simple. That's not hard at all. So paths are stored. So we can do cat, and I think it's in that's in Bob's directory, but we can cat home Bob and then dot profiles, and we can see everything is in here, right? So this is where it's stored. Let me see where. All right, 57 right here. 574. Let me try to make this a little. Oh crap! Make this a little bigger. All right, so it's 5476. 5476 C's E whatever 33. So 33 is done. All right, let's go down to 34. All right, so 34 is switch your account back to Bob using the system variable with what is flag 34. We can hit this and we can do echo flag 34. So let's go back to Bob. You can do su Bob. And Bob's password was, I think, Linux rules. Okay, sweet. Let's clear this. Okay, so now we're in Bob's. So now what we can do is we can do, look at, what is it? 34, let's see. Let's do export really quick. I want to see something in here. Yeah, this is where it was. So if we go all the way up, and we can see flag 34 is 7A8830, etc., right here. So that's the answer for number 34. So let's go ahead and put 34 is done, and let's go on to 35. All right, 35. Look at all the groups created in the system. What is flag 35? Okay. That's easy enough. So let's go ahead and clear this out. And if you don't know where the groups are, you can do a quick Google search and you can find it. So, but let's cat. I know exactly where that is. It's in etc groups. Come on, group. Okay. So flag 25. So let's see if we can do flag 20. You know what? Let's do this. I want to make this a little easier and get you guys used to using the grep command. I love using grep, and then flag 35. Of course, it is all together, and then right there is the flag 35. You see that? 7 right here. Boom. All right, we're almost done here. So hang in there. One more. So let's do flag 35 is done, and last but not least, flag 36. All right. Find the user which is a part of the hacker group and read flag 36. All right, so let's clear this and let's just do the up arrow, 36. Let's see if I can do 36 here. And then instead of group, we're gonna do, let's just see if we can cat flag 36. All right, let's just do flag 36 without that. Perfect, there we go. So this is where, and you can also do a locate flag 36, and we can see this is where it is. That's how I knew it was there. All right, so that was 36, and we are finito. All right, done. All right, so that was the full challenge of Linux Challenge and TryHackMe. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'll be putting more TryHackMe, maybe some Hack the Box challenges on the channel. I'm enjoying doing these, and it's a totally new experience for me. You know, I've done some CTFs in the past, but I haven't really been into them. But it's pretty awesome. So until next time, have a good one, and hope all is well. Keep safe, guys. Thank you for watching.